Welcome to the BYU Family History Library. This short video introduces some of the basic considerations and suggestions for a successful and productive use of the equipment in the library for digitizing and preserving your precious memories. The BYU Family History Library is located on the second floor of the Harold B. Lee Library, the main library on the BYU campus. Please check on the byu.edu website for the status of access and parking on the campus, which may change due to construction or the academic schedule. Please also visit the BYU Family History Library website for information about the dates and times the equipment you need may be available. You may also call the library for information. Click on the scanning equipment link to review the type of equipment available. As you can see from this list, the library has a very useful collection of electronic equipment for scanning and digitizing books, documents, photographs, photographic slides, 8mm and Super 8mm movie film, VHS cassettes, 8mm video cassettes, audio cassettes, and Betamax tapes. Digitizing and sharing with your family the digital images made with this equipment is currently one of the best ways to make sure your memories are preserved. When you are digitizing documents and records, be aware of copyright restrictions. You are responsible for determining if any specific item you digitize is covered by some country's laws. Becoming aware of the copyright restrictions that apply to the items you are interested in digitizing is an important part of being a responsible family historian. All equipment is available for use by patrons of the library free of charge during the time the library is open. However, it is best to check individual equipment availability by clicking on the link to reserve a scanner. If you have a BYU login, you can then use this page to reserve a time to use the equipment. If you do not have a BYU login, then you can see the times available for using the equipment and contact the Family History Library Help Desk to make a reservation. You can learn more specific information about operating the equipment by searching on the BYU Family History Library YouTube channel for videos about the type of digitizing equipment you need. Most of the equipment also has online manufacturer's users manuals. You will need a way to store your images. You can bring a USB flash drive or a portable hard drive with a USB connector. Some of the equipment may also need a micro SD card. If the equipment you need is connected to a computer, you can also use your own online storage website. Some of the equipment records your digitized files directly to your storage device, so you will need to have that attached before starting. When you come to the library, if you need help getting started, please ask at the help desk. During this video, you will hear several references about asking for help. The reason for these frequent references is to help prevent damage to your documents, slides, film, or tape cassettes, in addition to preventing damage to the library's expensive and sometimes hard to replace equipment. Before coming to the library, make sure that your media is clean and readable. VHS tapes that are dirty or damaged will damage the expensive scanning equipment and cannot be used. Other equipment can also be damaged by staples and paper clips when scanning paper documents. If you have any trouble scanning, please stop before the equipment is damaged. Do not try to fix the equipment yourself. Please notify the help desk of any malfunction. The library has a quick start guide for each piece of equipment. Ask for these at the help desk. If the device you need to use is connected to a computer, you will need a login and password to use the library's computers. A temporary login and password are available at the help desk. Each machine may have its own way of storing the digitized images or audio files they produce. Make sure you know how and where your files will be stored before you start digitizing and scanning. If you are uncertain about saving your files, you can also ask for help at the help desk. The BYU Family History Library computers will automatically erase any data stored on them when you log off, so you will need to make sure that you copy the digital files to your own flash drive, hard disk drive, or online storage website to store your scanned images. It is a good practice to begin digitizing by a test run to see if everything is working properly. Some of the equipment, such as the 8mm and Super 8mm converter, digitize your media in real time. This means that the digitization will take as long as the original. For some equipment, this can be hours for one file, so plan accordingly. There is no way to leave the equipment unattended. Depending on the type of book or paper you are digitizing, some of the equipment will do a better job than others. You can ask at the help desk for help choosing which scanner will do the best job with your media. When you begin digitizing, take care not to damage your own media. If you have difficulty loading your cassettes, slides, film, or paper, please ask for help. If your media is dirty or damaged, do not try to digitize it at the library. There are other outside services that can assist you with digitizing damaged media. When you finish your digitizing project, make sure the images you have created are stored on your storage device. Return any borrowed equipment to the help desk. Log out of any programs you have been using on the library's computers. As you leave, make sure you take with you everything you brought to the library. We thank you for your interest in using the equipment in the BYU Family History Library and hope that you will take advantage of the opportunity provided to preserve your ancestral heritage. Keep learning, and thanks for watching.